Anywho, we will move on to our first story. A driver in Dubai has been sentenced to life imprisonment and deportation after being found guilty of rape. Now, a 43-year-old Asian expat driver living in Dubai has been sentenced to life in prison along with deportation after being found guilty of raping a 28-year-old African woman. Now, reports revealed that the driver tricked the lady by promising to drop her to Al Ain, and instead he stopped on the side of a quiet and empty highway to ask for sexual favors and started getting intrusively physical with a 28-year-old.
So following the rape complaint, Dubai police put together an investigation team to catch the perpetrators. Just to clarify, a life imprisonment sentence in the UAE ranges from 10 to 20 years.
Now, it's incredible. Like, if you see the posts online that we shared, like, people are just praising the UAE and its authorities like there's no tomorrow, because justice in the UAE, will be served. If it were anywhere else, it's like you would wait for years and years for the court trials. Is he guilty? Is she innocent? Like vice versa.
Well, I think as well. I think it stems back to actually one of the most positive aspects of Dubai, or the UAE for that matter, is the fact. The security and safety. And I don't know, I think I've said this before on the show, like for me, I came from London, it was not, you never felt safe, really. Walking down the street after like working late from work or just in general, like you were always aware. You were always aware of your surroundings and you were always aware of kind of what's kind of going on. So, and again, like the UAE is incredibly safe. And not only is it incredibly safe, but it also has a fantastic police force where realistically, like they are incredible. Like they find everything. They find or whether or not it's catching criminals or finding a phone, like they really are. And also like, I've that sounds really weird. I've dealt with police a number of times, not for anything other than car reports, because I'm also an excellent driver, and they're fantastic, and they're also so. Not hospitable, but the word. They're quite very kind. Yeah. They're open to kind of helping you. So
helpful, yeah. They
helpful.
Are very
That's
helpful.
the word that I'm looking for. Helpful. So no, I think again it's the beauty of living in Dubai, and I think there's a massive reason why we all decide to make this place our home.
Definitely, and just the women's safety aspect, how they really make sure that women in this country feel safe. Like if you have. Any other country, I've heard stories of you go down to the police station and there itself you're just being belittled and dismissed, okay, because they get so many complaints a day. At one point they're just not even bothered.
Well, it's also, it's safe. Take the UK for example, and I like the UK. We're all aware of what it's like, and I think again it's especially if you've got drugs and alcohol very much a prevalent thing. That is a massive reason why there is lots of crime. And I think when you're having to deal with belligerent people, again, it makes your job a lot harder. So again, a lot of the time, the police are inundated with stuff. They're understaffed. And they're just not, so there is a lot of reasons why it goes into it. Reasons why things happen. And I think, again, here with the fact that we have a large police force, and the fact that they are well equipped and they have the necessary tools and equipment and training at their disposal, I think it's fantastic. And at the end of the day, they are here to protect the civilians of the UAE. So, all in all, I think it's an incredibly sad story. But again, it goes back to hopefully it will make sure that people are aware of the fact that we have people here that can put them away in jail. Don't do anything bad, people.